The Cape Verde Islands are fantastic. They've just not been very lucky for me. Shall I tell you a story? Well, we're due to fly into Cape Verde, to Mindelo in Saint Vincent. It is an island where some cruisers join. On some cruise lines, it's certainly an island where entertainers join before the trek across to Brazil. So ourselves and 6 other entertainers are about to join the ship. But my story doesn't start there. No. We fell in love with Cape Verde maybe 20 years ago and were enthused by a development and invested in a new property, which we spent 6 figures on to purchase. It got built, walls, ceiling, roof. It just never got finished. All of the interiors were held up at the dock, and the dock workers went on strike for more money, which they didn't get, so the materials vanished. Shortly after, during disputes, the interiors of all the dwellings vanished as well. And 20 years on, it's about 20 years, we're still in court in this amazing story, but we still love the island. So I was enthused to take 3 planes, which had a 5-hour stopover in Porto, in a dark, cold airport overnight, waiting for the plane to take us onwards, to get to Mindelo. My story doesn't end there. When we arrived in Mindelo, the minibus of entertainers was refused entry to the dock. The driver went, "Don't worry," and he drove around out back past the beach, as you see in the video, and just went in through a back gate. Okay, amazement over. The next point was the ship didn't want to let us on because the nurse decided our electronic NHS proof and paper proof of our yellow fever jab wasn't on a yellow card. Now, I'm nearly 70. Mine was never on a yellow card. It was on a green card because I remember it. But it's now an official NHS document, which apparently wasn't good enough. The other point is, I'm over 60. I don't have to have a yellow fever jab. So what's the problem? And it looks like we're about to get turned around and flown home. Luckily, when the doctor came back, he stopped all of that nonsense and we did get on board. But somehow, Cape Verde is just not very lucky for me, as lovely as the islands are. So we head towards Brazil, and all of us are on board doing our shows, which is fantastic. The wonderful crossing the line ceremony is another video here on the Doris Visits site. And then we have 3 videos of ports in Brazil and Montevideo in Uruguay. And we'll be back on the ship pretty soon. Doris Visits is a cruising site. We interview the acts and celebrities, we show you the ships and the ports, and we never pass opinions. We just tell you what's there. You can remember where you've been and research where you want to go. So do join us. Come and find us on Doris Visits, and then join one of our many chat sites. We've probably got one for your ship. DorisVisits.com